Alright, everybody. Sorry I didn't make the video. Leaving the Flying J to go to Greenwood Mall and walking around Greenwood Mall. But as you know, Greenwood Mall, their security is going to be a little more stepped up from that shooting that they had quite a few months ago now. So, you know, I didn't want to be walking around with my phone doing video, and it was going to be very hard to make a discreet video, even in portrait mode. So I just opted against doing the video, period, you know. But it's a big mall. I walked around it in like 20 minutes. So for me getting out of the van was at 10:34, like 10:35, and coming back to the van was around 10:56. So around 20 minutes, I was able to walk, do a complete loop around the mall. But that's because I'm a fast walker and there was nothing open. So. And there's really nobody there to slow me down, you know. So I just did a real quick power walk, and I did some quick video to a few friends on Facebook. But yeah. I like to be in the right lane, but sometimes it's just not feasible, you know, because then you're forced to take the exit, and I don't want to do that. I want to stay in this. I want to stay on I-65 northbound, so that way I can get up to the Verizon house, you know. There we go. I gotta see if they can help me out with gas. I mean, I'm starting to get pretty short, you know. That Pilot gift card is about to be burnt up. So, yeah, it got me this far though. I mean, I paid out of pocket for gas at a Sheetz, and for like diesel for my heater last night, paid like $6.50 for that, so I could run the heater all night without no problems, you know. I was already getting low, like about a 16th of a tank of 2 gallons. Maybe we had a quart of diesel left in there, so I got I think it was like 1.3 gallons or something like that. So what's in there now? It's probably enough for another night or so, you know. Yeah, they had some odd, being around the Greenwood Mall, they had some odd 5G like antennas. You know, they got the round long dome one on top of the pole, and then they got the 3 panels. So that's pretty odd setup that they got more down here than they do in the DC area, or so it seems. I mean, I know around Rockville Pike they have quite a few, but it's hard to pick it up. It's only for Verizon, so if you're on T-Mobile or AT&T, you're not going to get that millimeter wave 5G signal. So, but yeah, that the millimeter wave is really fast. Like, you can get up to 4 gigs a second. I mean, it is crazy fast. So I wouldn't even know what to do with 4 gigs a second, to be honest. I mean, I don't have a need for it. I think 16 megabits per second is fine. It works fine. So it's just, I don't know. I like it to be available, you know, the 4 gigs a second, but I'm not hooking up like a whole bunch of, I'm not hooking up like a corporate enterprise computer system, you know, so there's no need for it. And then they want it. And then with their advertising with a lot of these companies, and they say, oh, if you get 100 megabit internet, it's good for 4 computers and 3 tablets and 2 smart devices and a whole bunch of Internet of Things devices, you know? It's like, okay, you don't need to advertise it like that, you know? I think people kind of know what their limits are and know what they can get out of it, you know? People are just, I don't know, they're just, I guess this generation or this newer generation is not the smartest in the world. I mean, a lot of them are, but a lot of them aren't either. You know, they don't really understand things in detail. You know, they just understand what they see on paper or on TV, and that's about it. You know. Luckily, I grew up in a generation where I had to learn everything by book and paper and magazine and encyclopedias and everything, you know, so I was able to digest a lot of that information and retain it very well. But I'm also a very good visual learner. I learn by watching something, so kind of goes both ways. There's downtown Indianapolis. I remember being on the Greyhound and you would see the city like this, you know, because you're higher up, you know, you're a few more feet off the road, and it was just surreal to see it. Like when you're coming into a city, it was surreal to see the skyline and the buildings and the things before all that, like this, you know, like this area here. It was just so surreal. It was like, wow, I'm coming into a whole new area that I've never been to before, you know, that kind of feeling. So that was pretty awesome, you know, to feel that. But now that I've been doing it for so long, I was like, it is what it is. But it's funny to think about that sometimes, you know? Here we go, Washington Street. I'm coming up to my exit here. Because the Horizon House is going to be to my right, so. Yeah, I can look at a map and I can generally remember things pretty well, you know? So. Should be taking me there, at least I think. Yeah, it should be. The little map on the screen is hard to see, you know? Slowing down for some reason. Pretty sure it's over here though. Yeah, yep, it is. Okay, cool. Had to confirm, you know, because the interstate pretty much ends right into Washington Street. Like it literally ends right here. I-65, but it looks like they're going to be extending it out though. See it? Going to be extending that out. So that's really interesting to see. Somebody's living here. What the hell? That's crazy. Somebody's living here on the interstate. Huh. And one guy here walking the median, but I know he won't make much doing it just because, you know, the way he's dressed and the way he presents himself, you know, people are not going to want to help. Now me, I could probably make a little bit more than he could in a lot less period of time. Oh, they got Hardee's over here. I haven't seen one of those in like ages. Holy cow. Plus, you know, when somebody looks like they're drinking and doing drugs, I mean, people don't want to help. I know I don't. I'm just keeping it real. I don't want to help people like that because it's not good to be doing that stuff, you know? I'm going to have to, I think I can do it this way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can go this way. Get into the back part of the place, you know? Should be right here where this butterfly's on. Yep, there it is. Now I'm gonna have to be very careful because I don't want people to try to take advantage of me or ask me things and all this other bullshit, you know? I may be able to park my van here for the day too, so I'm gonna have to ask about that. This parking lot's full though. Shit. Full of the workers' cars. Fortunately. I had to try to park next door or something. There's an Indigo bus. park up in here, park at the back part of the lot. That's why this is all going to be on camera. Actually, this building looks like it's closed. I may be able to stay here for the day. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I don't know what this place is, to be honest. I have no idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull into a regular spot. And, yeah, just hope for the best, you know? That's all I can do is just hope for the best. I need to try to see if I can get help with gas. I mean, I don't got a choice. I'm not getting no donations right now, you know? So, I need to do what I can. Oh, there's a Ford Fusion in front of me. Yeah, I don't want to forget how to do headlights on the Ford Fusion. Those things are difficult. But I can do them though, you know? So, everybody, I will see you later. Stay blessed, and we'll go from there, okay? Bye.